Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I've taken a bit of a drive from where I live in Ramsgate. I've driven up into Essex and I've come to, as you can see, Dovercourt Lighthouse. If you don't know where this is, Dovercourt is Essex way towards Harwich, and it's just got this lovely, very unusual looking lighthouse. Now I've timed it that it's high tide. I left a little bit later than I originally planned because for some reason my alarm clock never went off this morning. But yeah, we still made it in time. Traffic was pretty heavy. But come along the seafront here, loads of parking, loads of like cafeterias, toilets, conveniently located on the seafront. So there's everything you need here for a day out. I'm trying to photograph this lighthouse that's out at sea at the moment. It is high tide. It took me, about 2.5 hours, 2 hours 40 to get here. And I've timed it that it's right on high tide. So I've got the camera set up already, and I've got the first shot. I've got the 24-105. I'm at 24mm. The tripod is quite low to the ground. I've got a circular polarizer and a 10-stop soft grad at ISO 100. I think it was F8 or F11, and it was a 6-second exposure. Just got the edge of the sea in the shot with the waves crashing onto the shingle beach here. Just gives a little bit of interest in the foreground, smooths out the water, and yeah, it makes for quite a nice image. I'll pop that one up on the screen for you now. But for this next shot now, I've stayed in the same position, camera's in the same place, same composition. And what I've done is I've stacked the ND filters. I've got a 10-stop, a 6-stop and a 3-stop. 10-stop was giving me it was about a 6-second exposure. I popped the 3-stop on top of that, giving me 13 stops. And I've got the aperture at f8, gave me a 30-second exposure, and that's with the lighthouse. As you can see here, I think I've got it where you can see all 4 legs, and if that image is any good, I'll pop it up on the screen for you now. For this next shot, I've moved the tripod and raised it up. I've also swapped lenses. I've got the 14-35 on, and I'm at 14mm f11 with a circular polarizer and a 10-stop filter. I'm overexposing slightly, and it's giving me shutter speed of 25 seconds. Just a nice wide shot, just fills the frame with the sea and the sky and just the lighthouse. I am getting a little bit of headland in the shot, but that's easily removed in Photoshop. And if that image is any good, here it comes. Well, I have taken another image. I've swapped the lenses for the 70-200, and I'm about 80mm. Just to get a bit tighter in on the lighthouse, and I've tried it on the left and the right of the frame. I'm not sure at the moment which I prefer. Again, the circular polarizer and a 10-stop soft grad gave me ISO 100 f11 for 6 seconds, and I'll pop that one up on the screen for you now. I have moved along the beach a little bit further now, and as you move to the left-hand side of the lighthouse, the perspective on the legs changed. And whereas before I was photographing it and it was showing the 4 legs, from this perspective, the front leg and the back leg actually perfectly line up, and it looks like the lighthouse has only got 3 legs. Now, personally, I think this is my favourite composition. I prefer this one, and because of the angle that you're at looking out, there's a lot more cloud behind it, and I think it's just going to make it easier in post-production as well to make this more of a fine art style image of merging the horizon. Started with the 70 to 200. I am at 70mm with a circular polarizer and the 10 stop soft grad, beg your pardon, 10 stop ND filter. Gave me ISO 50 this time, f11 for 15 seconds. And I'll pop that one up on the screen for you now. For this next shot now, I've swapped the 24 to 105 for the, I've swapped the 70 to 200 for the 24 to 105, and I am at 24mm. I don't know if you can see this, but I've just got these few groins coming in, leading out to a marker, and the actual lighthouse ends up dead centre of the image. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but while I was here, it would have been silly not to at least attempt it, and that was with a, again, 10 stop, the neutral density filter gave me ISO 50, f11 for 15 seconds, 13 seconds, and I'll pop that one up on the screen for you now. Well, I've still got the 24 to 105 on. I'm at 24mm, and this time I have decided to stack the ND filters. So I've got the 10 and the 6 stop filter on, and I'm going for, I think it was ISO 50 f8 for a 3-minute exposure, and if that's turned out any good, I'll pop it up on the screen now. If it hasn't, you'll never see it. Just after taking that last image there, just glanced over in the distance and it looked quite hazy. I think, to be honest, it was more a rain shower that was coming down. It did start to spit, but hasn't really amounted to anything. The forecast was for a few showers today, but my theory was it might make for some nice skies. Now, there is 1 or 2 patches of blue in the sky, and if I'm honest, I'd rather there not be any patches of blue if it's going to be that cloudy. I'd rather just have the streaks of cloudiness, if that makes sense, for the fine art images. I think any blue sky in it makes the processing of them images just that little bit more tricky. But yeah, I think, you know, so far we've had some nice images, and I've just tried to vary the focal lengths and the position of the lighthouse within the frame, shutter speeds. There's not really many more compositions down here or points of interest that I could see in the immediate area. But yeah, it's a lovely lighthouse and well worth coming up to shoot. I've seen several vlogs from this location recently from some photographers that I follow, and it just gave me some inspiration just to get off up my backside and get up here and try and capture some images myself. For this next shot now, I've decided to turn the camera into portrait orientation. Got the 24-105 on, and I've been at various focal lengths, ranging from zoomed in to trying to keep the lighthouse quite small in the frame with a lot of negative space up above. And I think one or two of them looked like they were working out quite well on the back of the camera. They were ISO 100 f11 for 20 seconds with circular polarizer and a 10-stop ND filter. Well, I think that's it from Dovercourt Lighthouse. I think the tide is now on the way out. Had a bit of a fly with the drone. I'm a little bit out of practice, so that was a bit nerve-wracking, but yeah, hopefully got some usable footage. And hopefully we got 1 or 2 nice images there. I'm now preparing for I think it's going to be at least 2.5 hour journey back home again. And if the traffic is like it was going the other direction, as it was when I was coming, it might take considerably longer. It was all backed up over the Dartford Bridge and beyond. So I'm going to make my way back now. It's time now, it's 3:15. So 3, 4, 5, sometime between 5 and 6 I'm hoping to be back home and up again at 6 or 5 in the morning for work. So yeah, like I say, hope you enjoyed the video and 1 or 2 of the images. If you did, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, consider subscribing. Till next time, take care, see you soon. Cheers.